Hello everyone, today's topic is bootstrapping. So, bootstrapping is widely used in compilation development. It is used to design a compiler. So, what is the meaning of bootstrapping? Bootstrapping is a process by which simple language is used to translate more complicated program, which in turn may handle an even more complicated program and so on. So, bootstrapping is nothing but if we have any complicated program, so by using a simple program we can handle that complicated program, and further we can handle many more complicated programs, and it is used to produce a self-hosting compiler. So what is the meaning of self-hosting compiler? It is a type of compiler that can compile its own source code. So, bootstrapping is used to produce a self-hosting compiler. It means it can compile its own source code. So, bootstrapping compiler can be characterized by using three languages, that is source language, target language and implementation language. So previously we have seen only two languages in the compilation process, that is high level language and low level language. So here these are also same. The first one is source language. It is represented by using S. It is nothing but our high level language. And next one is the target language, which is represented by using T, and it is nothing but our low level language or machine level language or assembly level language. And next one is the implementation language. It is represented by I. So implementation language is nothing but the language which we are using to translate this source to target. So our implementation language here, it acts as an intermediate between the source and target. It is one in which compiler is written. So implementation language is nothing but the intermediate language which we are using to convert this source language into target language. Here you can see in the diagrammatic representation. So the input for the compiler we are giving as a source language and we get the output as target language. So the compiler is being implemented by using some other language named as I. So now this is our implementation language. So our concept is what? A bootstrapping, which means we can use any simple language to handle any complicated program. So here in bootstrapping, the compiler diagram is represented as T diagram. So you can see here T diagram is represented in the symbol of an alphabet T. Okay, so here it is represented in an alphabet T. So to the left hand side you need to write the source language. So it is represented as S, and to the right hand side of the T you need to write your target language, which is represented as T. And here you need to write the implementation language which you are using. So this can also be represented as source, a target and the implementation language. So if we take an example, it will be clearly understood. So here we are taking an example as a Pascal translator which is written in C language, and the input we are taking as the Pascal code and C language as our output. So now our question is, create a Pascal translator in the language C++. So now first we need to draw a T diagram for whatever the input they have given. You need to draw a T diagram for that. Like the input what they have given, we are using a Pascal translator. So we have taken the Pascal code as the input here. Input what they gave, Pascal code PC, and output what we need to get? C language. And what is the intermediate code we are using here? In the question they gave here, we are using a Pascal translator which is written in C language. So we have using the implementation language as C. So now what is the question asked by them? You need to convert this into we need to use the implementation language C++. Clear? So now by using the bootstrapping, we are going to convert it. So how we are going to convert it? So first, whatever the inputs we have written here, first you need to write it here. Okay. So PC source and C as the target and C as the implementation code. Okay, this side is being completed. Now coming to this side, so this you need to write it here. PC the source, C is your target and C++ is your implementation language. So now combining both of these, you need to draw a T diagram first. Okay, and now after drawing, you need to write here, see left hand side, whatever is written here, the same should be written here also. These two must be same. Okay, and coming to the right hand side, here what you have written, the same should be written here, because whatever as these two are same, we are going to omit these two and finally we get the input what the user is expecting. Okay, and so we have whatever we have written to the left hand side, the same we have written here, and whatever is written to the right hand side, the same it is written here. And to convert this C into a language C++, we are by using an implementation language, you need to convert. That is the concept of bootstrapping. So here I am using the implementation language I. So you can take any language. So by using the implementation language I am converting the C into C++. Okay, this is our bootstrapping diagram. So this can also be written as P, like this PC or P, and this is the source and target C and your implementation language C, plus here C and the target C++ and the implementation language I. So here it is I, and which is equal to P and the target language C and the implementation language C++. Okay, so by using bootstrapping, we are going to convert a complicated program by using a simple program. So if we consider another example, like source I have taken as X, target Z and implementation language as Y. So this should be converted in this format. The source is X, target is Z and implementation language is M. So I need to convert this into this by using an implementation language Java. Okay. So let's draw the T diagram for the input given here. So now the source is X, target is Z and implementation language is Y. So this part is being completed. Now coming to this part, you need to draw the T diagram for this. So source is X, target is Z and implementation language is M. So now for these two we have drawn the T diagrams. So now combining these two, you need to draw a T diagram. Okay. So now here left hand side what is written, the same should be written here also. So as we are having Y here, so Y should be written here. These both should be same. Remember, these both should be same. And now coming to the right hand side, whatever is written here, the same should be written here. So M is being written here, so M should be written here. These both also should be same. Now the question asked is, we need to use the implementation language as Java. So I have taken as J. Okay. So now this can be represented in this format. X, Z target language and Y as your implementation language, plus Y M is your target language and J is your implementation language, which implies X, Z is your target language and M is your machine language. So this is the concept of bootstrapping. So bootstrapping is being implemented by using a T diagram. So bootstrapping is nothing but it is a process by which a simple language is used to translate a complicated program, and further it can handle more complicated programs by using a simple language. So this is the concept of a bootstrapping.